Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this March 22nd. Time check here, 4:49 a.m. Central Time as I record the podcast on this Tuesday morning. Still a bit on the chilly side, but not quite as chilly as yesterday. Looking at some of the Kentucky Mesonet sites, we're in the 30s, mid to upper 30s this morning instead of the upper 20s. It was just frosty yesterday morning. There still may be a little bit of scattered frost out there in some locations this morning, but it's more into the mid and upper 30s to, 40s now, beginning to show up in western Kentucky. And I think the warm-up will be rapid today as winds pick up from the south at 20 to 30 miles per hour. It's going to be windy, but it's going to be warm winds that will be with us today. 56 was the official high temperature yesterday at the Bowling Green Airport. That happened at 3:40 in the afternoon. 62 is the average high temperature. So we were 6 degrees below the average high. 33 was our low temperature. 38 the average low. So we were 5 degrees below average on the low temperature. 1 year ago, we had a high of 65 and a low of 36. Back in 2015, no rainfall past 24 hours. Today will be mostly sunny, windy, and warmer. With those southerly breezes, we'll get to near 70. We'll say around 70. Some of you will be in the upper 60s before the day is done. South winds, though, at 20 to 30 miles per hour with some higher gusts possible to 35 maybe, closer to 40 in some cases. So if you've got some, outdoor things like trampolines, trash cans, things like that, you may want to just secure them, not only today, but tomorrow as well. We're going to have these windy conditions. Tonight, mainly clear, breezy, and mild, with an overnight low at 52. South winds at 12 to 24, even during the nighttime. And then Wednesday, we continue breezy and warm with a high of 72. Again, south winds at 20 to 30 miles per hour. Now, all that wind, of course, difference between high pressure to the east, low pressure to the west. The pressure gradient is what we call it, and it causes those winds. It also causes temperature change, and that's why we're going to warm up today and tomorrow. But then as we watch a cold front move in from the plains and then stalls out in the Mississippi River Valley, we're going to find showers and thunderstorms coming in for late Wednesday night. It looks like it's going to be after midnight once we get into that overnight period. For Wednesday night into Thursday. Now, as of right now, as far as any severe weather risk, it's not all that great. It's what the Storm Prediction Center calls marginal. I don't like that word. Sounds like butter. Marginal. Margarine. Marginal. And then they have moderate, and I think people get confused because they started this new thing, and it's confusing. It's just another way that they try to delineate the difference between, there's maybe a slight risk, but not quite a slight risk, so let's call it marginal. We don't like to use it, actually. And there's some discussion and disagreement as to whether we should or shouldn't. I just believe in keeping it simple. We're just under a slight risk. The slight risk area for Thursday is going to be southern middle Tennessee, much of Alabama, parts of Mississippi and Georgia. We're in the next step down, which is called marginal, between general thunderstorms and maybe one or two could be strong. That's where we are. They call it marginal. I don't like it. Anyway, we're just under the slight risk. So there could be a couple of maybe strong thunderstorms. I don't like the change in the weather too. It's doing a number on my throat. Sorry. I didn't want to start all over, so I had to get away from the microphone and take care of that. But anyway, Thursday, showers and thunderstorms likely, and a few of those could be strong, but it's heavy rain that we're looking at, maybe an inch or more of rain as we go through the day. Thursday, 80% chance, and we're going to see a high of 68, but as that cold front moves through, temperatures will fall down to 37 for Thursday night. We're not expecting any frozen precipitation out of that. Some places north of us may see a wet snowflake. Not a big deal. Friday, which is Good Friday as we're into Holy Week. Sunshine, much cooler, 58. But then we warm to 68. As we get into Saturday, mostly sunny skies, more of a southerly wind flow. Now, Easter Sunday, we are keeping in at least a 40% chance of a shower, perhaps even a thunderstorm, but at this point it looks like it's going to be late in the day. So those of you that are planning Easter sunrise services or planning on attending Easter sunrise services, I think you're going to be okay in the morning time. We'll see a high of 67. It's going to be a pleasantly mild day with those showers, though, coming in late day. And then another front is going to come in on Monday with a 30% chance of showers or a thunderstorm with a high of 64. There is some breaking news going on this morning. If you haven't heard already, there has been a couple of explosions at a Belgium airport in Brussels. There, as of this recording, 13 dead and over 30 injured. That is the big news this morning. ABC News is doing live coverage right now. We will have the latest coming up on AM Kentucky at 5:30. You can go to our website right now, WBKO.com, and read the very latest story we have posted there as breaking news on the website. It could be, it appears to be another terrorist-type situation with these explosions at a Brussels, Belgium airport. So that is the breaking news of the morning that we are following along with ABC News, and we'll bring you more, I'm sure, as the day unfolds. Thoughts and prayers, of course, going out to all those folks. I tell you, it's just when you think you're not going to hear anything else, then something else happens. It's just, anyway. Try your best to have a great day. Thoughts and prayers going out to those folks. Thank you so much for listening, and God bless you. Know the weather before it knows you. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, 11 a.m. on midday. Streaming live to the WBKO app and WBKO.com. Then later today, you can join me on my radio show, the Chris Allen Radio Show, a classic hit, Sam 100.7, between 3 and 7 p.m.